All right. Hi, everybody. Rachel Herman here, talking to you about our AP World History textbook adoption. I am going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So, our rationale for the adoption is that our current AP World History book was last adopted in 2012 and currently it lacks relevance to the newly revised AP World curriculum. Additionally, this book is currently only available in print copies, and as you can imagine, since it was adopted in 2012, it is very outdated and worn down. World History in Waukesha is a required course, and so students are able to take either a regular semester-long AP course or our year-long AP World History course. And our AP World History course is a very popular course. We have an average of 300 students per year who take it, which averages out to about 2 to 3 sections at North and about 4 to 5 sections at West and South. So the resource that we are recommending for adoption after piloting 2 resources is Traditions and Encounters. Our rationale for this recommendation is that this book aligns to the AP course framework. It's really narrative in nature, so it tells the history through stories and in a narrative fashion, which was really appealing to the students. It's set up in a way for students to access the material and take notes with ease. So in the way in which the headers, the sections are listed, it's really allowing the students to comprehend the information easier. The headers, pictures, and graphs balance out the text. Students felt that there were diverse perspectives as well as the teachers. It comes with a variety of supplemental resources to support the AP exam. And the text can be read to students, which is really great because that supports their ability to annotate as well. In terms of student feedback, you can see that it was viewed very favorably in terms of the text being engaging and understandable. Students rank the resource very highly in terms of 3s and 4s. In terms of visuals, helping them to better understand the ideas, again, very favorably, which again, we know helps with their comprehension of the ideas. Examples in the text being relevant to them as learners. Again, over 70% of our students viewed this book as being favorable in that regard. And then the text provides concepts of world history through diverse perspectives and viewpoints. Again, almost 80% of our students agreed or strongly agreed to that statement. Some additional student quotes. Again, we want their authentic voice. The student is the end consumer of the resource, and so hearing what they have to say is really important. And so some of the quotes, this was the best book we used because it was the most accessible. It lined up closely with outlines that they used. The textbook was exceptional at condensing the information and removing the fluff, allowing for a much more understandable and less time-consuming experience. Best textbook out of them all. So again, just really positive experience for the students. Our professional development plan for implementation, we will work with our vendors, the vendor of the book, around making sure that teachers know how to use the resource and understand how to access all of the supplementary materials. Additionally, our teachers are given summer time to come together and collaborate around how to use the materials in alignment with the course framework. And then lastly, with our common planning time for next school year, teachers will have the ability to collaborate around how the implementation is going. The cost for this resource is $39,680, and that cost gets us an online ebook for all students for a 6-year window, a class set of hard copies for each school, 6 teacher edition copies, and then access to supplementary test banks and practice-free response questions. And this allows our teachers to not have to spend their time, again, trying to mimic AP exams, writing them themselves. So I look forward to coming to the board meeting. I'll be bringing one of our AP World History teachers with me and answering any questions that you might have about this textbook resource. See you soon.